What is up, guys, and welcome to another video. We are in Sharm El Sheikh, which is the first stop of 3 on my tour around Egypt. I'm doing 2 nights here, 2 nights in Cairo, and then 2 nights in Luxor to finish this short and sweet trip off. What's in there? Is that just human spit?
It's baby shampoo.
Right then, we are going to go check out the reef right by the beach. Already we can see quite a lot of fish. Somebody has just got bitten by one of them. There's a lot more fish than I thought there would be. We'd actually planned to go scuba diving the following morning before our flight to Cairo, but we were told that flying after scuba diving is not a sensible thing to do, particularly if it's within 12 to 16 hours of actually doing the scuba diving itself. It could be a pretty major health risk, so unfortunately the scuba diving did not happen on this occasion. Hello. Should we go to the Farsha Cafe?
Farsha Cafe?
Anything else you would recommend to see in Sharm El Sheikh?
Yes.
No, would you recommend anything else to see?
What can we do?
Yes, I'm on Farsha Cafe.
Farsha, and what else?
And it's better Farsha. It's the best of all, you know.
It's the best.
Yes.
So basically, that means there's nothing else to see.
See.
What's the sniffer dog sniffing?
Yeah.
Sniffing for drugs?
The dog, yes.
Oh, wow. So the good thing about this resort is it's very, very secure. Like when you get to the front entrance, you have to stop at the barrier and they have security checking the car, checking the boot. You got a sniffer dog sniffing the car as well, so at least I know it's safe. Right then, after a 20-minute drive, we are at probably one of the main attractions in Sharm El Sheikh, the Farsha Cafe. It does look pretty cool. But yeah, if you are coming here, don't expect there to be a whole lot to do, because there really isn't. Even on the drive here, we were just driving past basically nothing. Sharm El Sheikh is quite small, but this place looks good. There we go. We are in. Look at that. Basically all juices and some pizza. So we just sat down on these very chilled beanbag-like chairs, and I must say this place is absolutely massive. Way bigger than I expected. And the music is going off. Unlike any place I've been to before, I was thinking to myself, if they wanted to throw a party here, it'd be so good. So guys, that cafe was very, very, very worthwhile visiting. Very interesting scenery. They've literally collected a whole load of garbage, put it together on the side of this cliff and lit it up beautifully, and it's an absolute vibe. But there's really nothing else to do in that area. I think there's maybe a 24-hour market, which is, I don't know, maybe worth seeing, but I wasn't really in the mood to go to a market or get harassed by people trying to sell me things which I don't want to buy. So we came back to Boulogne. Apparently it's very good, Mediterranean vibes. It's quite late, so I've ordered fish, so I got black cod. And before any of you ask, this is a non-alcoholic beer. Non-alcoholic beer, because I don't want to drink any alcohol. Mainly because I'm going to be absolutely sending it tomorrow at Circo Loco. So we have like a balance of healthy, 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 extremely unhealthy, followed by healthy, healthy, healthy. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Salut.
Winter.
Ching ching. Good morning, boss. Good morning, sir. It's another beautiful day.
Yeah.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, thank you. Oh, good morning. Good morning indeed. This is a breakfast of champions. We've got a huge omelette with literally everything in it, apart from cheese, and then a random selection of the buffet. That is a very random selection, but an absolutely amazing start to the day. The weather is perfect. The sun blasting my face with no sun cream because nobody was looking after me this morning. And I'm ready to tuck in. After breakfast, we spent another couple of hours in the resort enjoying the sun and pretending not to be upset about the fact that we couldn't go scuba diving before we headed over to the airport to make our way to Cairo. Okay, so we have touched down in Cairo. There was a little bit of a situation. We originally had planned to stay at the hotel next to the pyramids because of the pure convenience of being next to the pyramids, but we got there and it turned out to be pretty horrendous. It looked nothing like the pictures. The room was tiny, even though it was technically the best room, and it just had overall bad vibes. I was thinking of sticking it out, but I thought, no, actually it's unacceptable. We tried to have a shower and there's no hot water, so yeah. I would keep in mind that the standard of hotels in Cairo is not that high. I mean, this is probably one of the best ones, and still, if you compare it to hotels in places like Dubai, it's actually fairly average. So don't expect to come to Cairo and be spoiled with the ultimate levels of luxury. It's just not really at that level. Anyway, we are getting ready now. We're going to head over to the pyramids again. This is one of the reasons we're actually in Cairo. I mean, obviously I wanted to see the pyramids and go inside, which we're going to do very soon, but there's also a big event happening this evening, Circo Loco at the pyramids. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of Circo Loco. If not, Google it. Sugar cane, fresh from this corner shop.
What this here? This organic.
We're at a very, very local barber shop. Our friend, our driver, our concierge master has brought us to his barber shop. I saw he had a pretty good fade on him, so I was like, wait to get your haircut. And apparently this is the place, so let's see if they can deliver.
You can smoke?
No, okay.
But actually, you have to good man from here.
Yeah, I know.
This is here the best of the Egypt also.
Yeah.
Really, you're a lucky man.
Say your name again to pronounce it, because I can't.
My name?
Yeah.
Yahya.
Yahya.
Yeah.
Yahya.
Yeah.
Yahya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't say yeah. Yeah.
Yahya.
Yes. Exactly. Bravo.
Haircut is complete. Fade was on point. Not the cleanest of barbers, but it's the end result that we're after. So, on to the final stop and what would turn out to be a very eventful night at the pyramids. Oh my god. Okay, so The situation is an absolute mess. Everybody who's come to this event, half of them are just parked on the road. So a load of these cars are just blocking this highway, and then everybody else basically can't move. So now we just decided to get out of the taxi and just walk to the entrance and see where we can go from there. What the fuck is going on? This is absolute carnage. When we approached the first checkpoint, there was no clear sign of where exactly we needed to go, and it looked like, to be honest with you, a riot was going on. There was police with loads of aggressive sniffer dogs, and hundreds of people just stood around the gate, either trying to sneak in without tickets or trying to get through with some counterfeit tickets which scammers had sold to them. Eventually, we got through the barrier and we hopped onto a bus that would take us to the next checkpoint. Here we waited for another 15 minutes or so before a load of guys who most likely snuck in charged past the security, who were completely overwhelmed, and as a result they stopped letting any more people come in. So we were just stuck for another 30 minutes whilst they were trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Eventually we passed this checkpoint and then got onto yet another bus to, surprise surprise, another checkpoint. It appeared that once again the security were not letting people through, and the problem was more buses full of people were getting dropped off. After another 30 minutes of waiting, people got so fed up they all joined forces and started to push their way through the barriers. And at this point, there was literally nothing security could do. So after that, we walked the remainder of the way and approached the party, which did look pretty damn promising, to be honest. Apart from being a complete sausage fest and the bar not accepting card payments, I was having a good time. Until the music cut out for 20 minutes and completely killed the vibe. So, very strange night. Kind Music threw a similar event earlier on this year, and I heard from many people who went, it was also poorly organised. On this occasion, I think the majority of the problems no doubt came from the rowdy locals who were trying to sneak in without tickets. But without a doubt, the inexperienced staff and also the sale of counterfeit tickets on top of that just made things a whole lot worse. Don't get me wrong, it's an incredible location to throw an event, but organisers in general have a lot of work to do to ensure that this kind of thing doesn't happen in the future. Parties like this look great on social media, but think twice and be prepared if you want to plan to go to another one like this in the future. Right then, my Habibis, we are going to be meeting up with our unofficial tour guide for the next 2 days. So let's go and find him. This is his neighborhood, apparently. Yes, bro.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Number 5.
Bosh.
Yeah. والله شفت حد شغل بيقول لحد البيت. Okay, bro, coming. Sorry, no.
You said that the main entrance to the pyramids is too busy, too many cars.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go to the secret entrance.
First time in Egypt, huh?
Yeah.
In Giza.
There's no traffic lights. Nowhere to cross the
in
road.
this area, no.
I have not seen any traffic lights.
No, in this area,
It's
no.
the roads are carnage. People just have to cross the street.
Nobody follow the lines.
No.
But no crash. Everybody know what must do in this second. Stop or move. Or
Yeah.
what.
So this is the parking for the camels. It's a lot of camels. Friday, Saturday, too busy.
So busy.
Okay.
So busy.
So busy.
Yeah, start. Ready?
This is our horse and carriage.
Yeah, Casanova.
Casanova.
He's my favorite horse.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is he your favorite horse?
I'm a teacher. He started with me when you were 2 years.
Okay. So we're on our way to the 9 Pyramids view, which you can only get there by horse and carriage or camel. You can't walk there. Ooh, steady on, Casanova. I've always wanted to go on a camel, even though I've done it many times in Dubai. We're going to do it again because they're very persistent that I get on this camel. I've said no 5 times and they said no, you need to go on the camel. So one thing you're going to be confronted with in Egypt is the local hustlers, and believe me, there are a lot of them, and they all know each other. Many of them are working together to help each other out. If you don't look like a local and you don't speak Arabic, then there's a high likelihood that you're going to be a target, and in the majority of cases you're going to be overcharged for a product or a service. For some people, the negotiation process can be fun, but for many it can be exhausting. So many things in Egypt don't really have a fixed price. This guy was trying to get me to do all this unnecessary bullshit just so he could justify charging me more money. You're honestly better off just coming here without a guide and exploring at your own pace. Unless your reason for coming here is to do a photo shoot and pose with camels. My advice would be to do some research beforehand about how much a product or a service should cost, and then stand your ground. Be firm and clear from the beginning how much you're going to pay them, and if they don't accept, just walk away. All right. Across the road from the Sphinx is a temple which is open to the public, and to be honest with you, I have no idea what it was used for. Initially there's nothing too exciting about it, but then we discovered an underground tunnel which I obviously had to go and investigate. Initially it was pretty sketchy, and I'm a big guy and this was a narrow, seemingly endless tunnel, so it was a little bit weird going down. Without a doubt an absolute nightmare for anyone who suffers from claustrophobia. I have no idea what's going on down there. That looks like a tomb.
All this from here to here, one stone.
What the hell?
How we carry it without machine? No machine, now I have a machine.
This is wild. Being up close with the pyramids, I don't think the video or pictures does it justice. And the size of these stones was absolutely mind-blowing. I have no idea how this was made. There's lots of theories. I'm open to hearing about all the theories, to be honest. I think it's probably a little bit more complex than what a lot of people say, but I highly recommend you check out what Graham Hancock has to say about it. He has some very interesting theories. And of course, I couldn't forget Randall Carlson, Jimmy Corsetti and Billy Carson. I've been down many rabbit holes over the past few years. I personally, not that anyone really cares, believe that these are older than people believe them to be, and that there was some previous civilization that was wiped out, that had some advanced technology that we don't know about, that was somehow able to build these with such specific... Was finished. Pyramids are finished apparently. I think at like 4 o'clock or 4:30 close. But yeah, anyway, I think some crazy stuff happened. I would love to go back in time to the point where they put that last stone on the pyramid so I could have seen it in all its glory and you know, figure out how they were actually built, because it is without a doubt one of the biggest mysteries in the world. The Great Sphinx is equally just as mysterious as the pyramids. In fact, many propose the Sphinx was here long before the pyramids even existed, due to the clear erosion patterns caused by rainfall, suggesting that it was built around 12,500 years ago when the Sahara had a very different climate. Some propose the Sphinx was originally a lion, but due to the thousands of years of erosion, the head got severely damaged, until the time of the 4th dynasty, when the head was recarved into the shape of a pharaoh's. The theories are fascinating, and who knows what lies beneath it, as there's still so much more we don't know that is yet to be discovered. If you get the time, I highly recommend checking out the newly opened Grand Egyptian Museum located right next to the pyramids. The place is absolutely massive and you could easily spend half a day or even a full day just walking around and observing the 100,000 artifacts on show. This is where you'll find all of King Tut's entire treasure collection. The main gallery closed at 5 PM, so we only had 2 hours to quickly see as much as possible. Unfortunately, the trip has come to an end, so it's time to say goodbye, but he has been the best tour guide I could have possibly found in Cairo. So if anyone's coming here, how do they find you? How should they message you?
You can take my Instagram, WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Welcome anytime to your second country, Egypt. I hope you enjoy, brother. I hope you like it. I hope you explore a lot.
There's more to see, that's why I need to come back. There's a lot more to see, and then we need to have a dinner with the family.
Yeah, I invite you and you, but bad luck. But I hope you come again, and really I will invite you to my house, and it's a pleasure to me. I hope you enjoy with me, brother.
Man, it was amazing.
That's the first, and this is the best to me.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Bye bye, brother.
See ya, bro.
See you again.
See ya.
Bye.